Stephanie Hall. Nice to meet you. Please have a seat and we'll talk about the nature of your visit. Well, first, why don't you start by telling me a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Deb Hall. I'm 51 years old and recently was widowed. And I'm a retired school teacher. Went to college at Oslo College and taught 20 some years, and now I'm retired. So been having some issues with anxiety and depression, so I went to see my family doctor, and he suggested that I come talk with you to see if you could maybe help me do some things with that.
Well, I've been placed as your counselor, and I'm willing to help you in any way that I can.
Okay.
So, what are some of the reasons you think you're having a lot of depression?
I think the main reason is probably just the loneliness of not having my husband with me now, and just the things that we did together, now I'm having to do alone. So I think a lot of that's what's bringing it on.
Well, two of the main goals that we have for our sessions together, I hope that you'll be able to identify what's causing your anxiety, and I hope that we'll be able to address the behaviors that are leading to your depression. Also, we want to be able to make you commit to change and engage in healthy activities that limit your anxiety and depression.
Okay.
Hope that you'll realize that the negative impact that it's having on your behavior will help you change.
Okay. I'm willing to do whatever you need me to do.
Okay. What kind of factors have you noticed that have been leading to your anxiety and depression?
Biggest thing is just some of the activities that I do. I guess being lonely and being by myself, having to do them by myself now, compared to how I always had someone with me.
Have you found any ways that are kind of helping you cope with it, or?
If I can keep myself busy, find activities that I can do with other people, like my church or some of my family or friends, then I found that kind of helps some. It helps, lower it down, I guess, is what I could say.
Overall, how does it all make you feel?
The biggest thing, I guess, is this the loneliness, and the just that it, makes me feel sad that I am by myself.
I can relate, because I've lost a lot of loved ones through, and so I know where you're coming from. I know the feeling. But I want to talk to you about one of our main objective for this session, and it's going to be able for you to identify the issues that are causing your anxiety and depression, and I hope that we can breach that and help you come up with some coping strategies for those.
Okay. What do you suggest that I do?
Well, for this stage, I'm going to suggest that you start doing a daily journal. And it'll help you keep track of the events and the specific times of what you're doing when the anxiety and depression's at its worst, and keep up with the times, like the people you're with, like your actual location of where you're at. You want to know exactly how you're feeling during each session.
Okay.
Like, is your depression the worst at when you're cutting grass, or is it the worst when you're just alone sitting in the house?
Okay.
But we hope that this will help, because if you don't adhere to trying to figure out what's causing your depression, it's not going to help. It's going to actually cause more problems. It can eventually cause health problems. And if you adhere to the journal will help you to come up with ways to diminish the anxiety and depression over time. Thank you for coming, and I look forward to seeing you next week in our next session. Hopefully we can accomplish as much next week as we did this week.
All right. I look forward to it. Thank you very much.